Before I start this video, I just want to say that sorry my voice is a bit hoarse. I had just recovered from COVID when filming this video. Hey guys, it's me Barchel, and I guess sorry for the delay in videos. It's been quite a long time, but I got COVID again in the meantime between videos, and yeah, seeing as Hellfire got such a great response, I want to bring up this, which is 99.9% of you guys aren't subscribed, so I guess if you like this reaction, subscribe. So before we start this video, I want to give a trigger warning. Depression, suicide, anxiety, and some pretty dark topics are discussed in this album and video, so I'm just going to leave that as a warning. Continue on if you feel like you can. It's very dark. Hey guys, it's me, Barchel. And today, I'm going to be reacting to Giles Corey by Giles Corey. I've listened to Death Consciousness by Have a Nice Life, which one of the people, I think the lead singer, went on to do a solo project of Giles Corey, and this is the first album he released. I've heard some really good things about it. It's a very heavy listen, apparently, and if you look at my album of the year, I gave Death Consciousness a 10, so I'm hoping this will be a good album, and it seems like it will be. Thank you guys for the amazing support on my Black Midi Hellfire reaction video. I got a bunch of great comments from people on that video. People were being really lovely, and generally people like the video, so I guess I'm going to do some more of this kind of stuff. So yeah, today I'm going to be reacting to Giles Corey by Giles Corey. The first song, The Haunting Presence. Creepy piano. You can hear a bit of the room, and the distortion is a little bit on the top of those notes. Or you can hear that shaking, like in the background. Oh yeah. Ooh, that dissonance there. I'm gonna pause it here for a second. I've got the lyrics up this time. Last time I did a reaction to Hellfire, I feel like I kind of needed the lyrics to kind of understand it a bit more. I've listened to that album a little bit more, and I've put a rating on Album of the Year. This sounds very, very, very ambient and very word heavy, and in school I was recently studying The Crucible, which Giles Corey is a character from, or I guess a real person, since it's based on a true story of the Salem witch trials, so I guess I know about the kind of context behind this. But let's keep going, this is sounding really great so far. Oh, I can start hearing like cellos in the back. It's very high-end focus. Oh, I like those distorted. I think they're keys in the background. Oh, yeah. Whoa! Jeez, this is passionate performance. Feels like it's running into itself. Oh my god. Jeez. Oh, you can hear the background noises. Oh my god.
Is that Mommy?
That's a found, like, footage recording. Sounds like, oh, and they're shaking. I feel like I'm in some sort of, like, tribal ceremony. Gosh, this is giving me more of an experience than a reaction. Oh. Sound like there's no moisture in his throat at all, the dryness. Whoa. Jesus! So raw! Oh my god! So around and everything, the drum feels like it's cutting through everything and squashing everything back down to the mix. So pained! Oh my god! Some of the vocals here are giving me like Girl with Basket of Fruit vibes. The manicness. Oh my god. Oh. No one knows anything at all. Oh my god. Same drenched in reverb sort of sound. I already feel broken down and small. I feel claustrophobic from this. Oh my god. Oh my god. I feel like I'm experiencing something like I'm not supposed to. It's just like crushing you into the depths of the ocean. I'm gonna read the Genius annotation to that ending segment. So as that song ends, I want to read an excerpt from the Genius annotation to this part of the song with that screaming and piano. According to the Giles Corey booklet, this is where Dan wore the Vore's head device, an object meant to induce suffocation and transport one to the spirit world. He then turned on a recorder and sat in front of a piano, at which point his memory fades in and out as he had a seizure. Sometime in spring of 2009, this is a quote, I tried to kill myself. 6 months before that, I used the Vore's head device for the first time. I sat in front of a piano and slid the hood over my face. Immediately, I felt the room contract. After that, only flashes, half memories. The tape recorder on the table clicked to a stop. An hour later, I was on the floor, the hood next to me, crumpled into a heap, featureless. I couldn't remember how I'd come to be there. It was several days before I could bring myself to listen to the recording. When I did, I noticed things, the footsteps while I played, the sound of glasses clinking together, knocks on the wooden body of a piano, and myself wailing, screaming, crying for an hour, until the end of the tape brought it to a sudden stop. No explanation. You're screaming at the end of the song is that recording. It's very heavy, but I guess I know what I'm in for now. Let's continue. Okay, so the next song is Blackest Bile, and in this I'm going to be introducing a rating system. So on my first listen rating, there's going to be 3 different ones. It's going to be... So this rating system is inspired by Dave Chur and Brad Taste in Music. So there's going to be 3 rating systems. There's going to be Plastic Cactus. That's good. It's green. It's good. Next we're going to have 50 cent piece, because that could go 50-50 on it. For some reason this one's got a hole in it. And there's going to be Red Yoshi, because it's red and terrible. So, just like a stop sign, I guess, except with 50 cents in the middle. So I'm going to give that song a green cactus. It was so dark. It was so dark. I don't even know what to say. I'm speechless. I can probably say that this is not an album I'll come back to often, not because it's a bad album, but because of how goddamn heavy it is. Okay, the next song, Blackest Bile. Already starting with ambient noises. It's giving me holy fucking shit 40,000 vibes. It feels kind of like sickly sweet. Like it's a creepy smile in like a back alley. You can hear his mouth noises. It's intimate vocal performance. It's like hallucinations. Or maybe you could take it not as literally, and that's like blackest bile and smoke is like anxiety or depression. I feel like that's the more likely answer, as it kills all my love and hope for everyone. Jeez. It's sharp and piercing, but in a good way. Oh god. This feels very personal and very close. Let's bring back to that thoughts of suicide, I guess. Just some lonely ghost born to be alone. Gosh, it's dark. Feels sort of hopeful, but like in a dark way. The strings in the far back of the headphones. Oh, those low harmonies coming in and the drum. Feels like it's beating into my cranium. Everything about this feels like it has a black and white filter over it. There's grains and distortion in the video. It hurts almost. Oh my. Wow, that's visceral imagery. I really am gonna have to put a trigger warning at the start of this video. You can hear all the suffering and pain in his voice. Even though there's such pure production behind it, with the foreboding drums though. God. Back at that Born to Be Alone. God, so dark. But it's so like, everything feels so, like the chords are actually like major. But it hurts, it's pain. Oh God. Oh, that feels like a scratchy inhale, the reverse, like, stringed instruments there. Oh, God, it's all around me. Okay, yep. Green plastic cactus. God, it felt so juxtaposed, the brightness and the clickiness of the, like, uplifting guitar chords with the production of just, like, this crunchy, dark imagery and this torn vocal delivery. God. Okay, next song, Grave Filled with Books. Let's have a go. clean guitar, electric guitar. Lots of reverb and a weird delay going all the way back around. And you hear the scratches of his fingers on that guitar string. So intimate, but it's like this weird intimacy in like the different parts of the instrumental and like vocals or whatever, but then everything is still feels so cavernous and far away with the reverb and how far the vocals are pushed down in parts of this album. Some nice harmonies. Very calm, sort of off-kilter energy. It's like the restlessness. So calm compared to the haunting presence and parts of the Blackest Bile. It's also shorter, at only 4 minutes. I guess you couldn't say only 4 minutes, as songs are 2 minutes or so, but the rest are around 7, 8 or 9. Oh no, not 9, 7, 8 or 6. It feels lost. It's really difficult to form words because like it feels so deep in my soul and body. Whoa. Interesting switch up there. Like it's hitting you in your person rather than your emotions. I don't know, something deeper inside you. But yeah, I'm not a religious or a spiritual person, but there's something so personal about this. Oh, God. I'm gonna give that song a light green cactus. I didn't like it as much as the other 3 songs I've heard, or 2 songs I've heard on this album. Bit of a more calmer moment, but it's still sort of a breakup song, I guess, in such much darker way. I'm entombed in my bed with these words you said that I kept, that I'm not the only one that you've never loved. It's kind of like a contradiction there. It's also just like, I'm not the only one that you've never loved. Maybe like he didn't ever love himself either. It's a very dark album, so we're gonna keep going. We're gonna go Empty Churches next, and let's go.
Voices of unknown origin appearing on radio frequencies were first noticed in Scandinavia by the military in the 30s and were put down at the time to secret Nazi transmitters.
Is this going to be more of like an interlude sort of feeling?
Unknown and mixed
Kind of like a documentary recorded from a tape recorder. You can hear the noise in the background, as if it was like personally recorded, you know.
But their transient nature precluded study.
Oh, so it's like a ghost sort of thing. You can hear the strings, the haunting strings coming in the background.
A group of radio hands in Chicago studied the strange transmissions, male and female voices.
Whoa!
And lyrical tones. But it was not until 1959 that a Russian voice,
Those harmonies!
radio and TV producer, and filmmaker,
God, I feel like I'm getting crushed into my chair. I feel lost and hopeless. I was gonna have a chocolate drink whilst listening to this, but I feel like I just need to pay attention.
and acquaintances. The news spread rapidly, and soon
God.
experimenters and scientists all over the world were attempting to duplicate Jurgensen's work. Scientists, without conducting experiments, rejected the objectivity of the voices, explaining them as breakthrough from taxis, police messages, or simply mechanical noises in the tape recorder. But their European counterparts were more cautious, and possibly with greater technique.
Oh my god. I feel drenched and drowned. It's all around me, this entire stereo spectrum. God. Ambient, environmental. You're like the in the background. God. Radio pickup. Oh, that's what they were talking about in the transcription. Male and female voices speaking in polyglot mode and lyrical tones. Oh, that piercing high frequency, distorted, and sounds like you're scratching stone on stone. Maybe I'm just feeling crushed. It's just like Giles Corey and the Crucible, or the actual Giles Corey. Whoa, horns. He was killed after refusing to give a plea of guilty or not guilty by being crushed under more and more rocks, under a plank of wood. His final words were more weight, because he didn't want to give a plea. The brass instrumentation, the pure... through the fog, it feels like. I love the percussion here, the clicky da 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 da. Feels hollow. It's weird that it didn't go for the long notes there. It just feels... Oh, dissonance. So dark. Back to that radio recording. God.
I tried to convey to you, before you died, an indication of survival after death. But you didn't take my frequency. But you didn't.
That's a 10. That song's a 10. I can't really say any more than that. It was ambient. It was crushing. The weight of it. Instrumentation was so lush and wide. God, yeah, it's hard to... No, it could be as wordy in this reaction. The next song is called Spectral Bride. Oh, sorry, no, the next song is called I'm Going to Do It. And if this song is going to be touching on the themes of suicide from earlier in the album, it's... Yeah, that's what I'm going to guess at least. Let's go ahead with it. Ambient tones. Oh, God. He's saying, is there is no self to kill? Yeah, that's kind of a city of gardens. Oh, I really like that guitar. God, it's atmospheric. I feel like I'm inside his mind. Oh, God. Yep, there it is. I'm going to kill myself. I really hope he's in a better way nowadays. This was released in 2011 or 15, I can't tell, because Spotify says 2015 and Genius says it's 2011. But Jesus. I'm going to remove myself. It could either be like more touching on, I guess, the more literal more literal sense of committing suicide, but it could also be like losing self of like personality, or remove himself from the Vor's head device that was mentioned on The Haunting Presence. It's interesting that it's like quite acoustic and not heavy compared to, well, not as heavy instrumentally as Death Consciousness, which is the thing I'm mostly comparing it to, because that's... Oh, God. Creepy. And the electricity static noise in the right ear. It's hard to keep a train of thought with this, because you're just so emotionally invested. very, very tinny microphone there. I feel like I'm hearing like a voice memo, like a handheld cassette. Oh god. Oh my god. So dark, the guitar is so aggressively strummed. Choral sort of feeling harmonies in the back. Oh. In comes the stringed instrumentation that this album has been pushing so much. My god. Oh gosh, the reverb is drowning everything out. Oh my god. It's ruining your life. You are everyone you hate and it's ruining your life. God, that's a poignant lyric. And in this point in time, we are in the last minute of this song. I feel like it's going to be a very long fade out, so I'll start talking. We are halfway through this album now, and God, it's dark. It is so dark. It is so depressing. It's so heavy, and I really hope Dan is feeling a lot better nowadays. I mean, I think he is. It's very... Yeah, 2011, April 30 release date. That's a long time ago. Couldn't even do math, so I was too gross. Oh my gosh. Yep, that plastic cactus. What else can I give it? God, it's... Oh, God. Oh, I'm really stripped from words right now. God, it's 2011, so that means it's 11 years ago. God, I just hope he's okay. The next song now is Spectral Bride. Let's go. Acoustic guitar again. It was very close, very clicky, very unprocessed. Whoa. That's some imagery. The voice is singing into space, so it's kind of like... I guess the vastness of the universe makes you feel so lonely. Yeah, read their verse in my lonely face. What am I to do? That's the theme of breakup again? Or is it just like a inadequacy feeling? My love's out to get me, and you know. God. God, he must have been in a really bad place writing this album. Alone. Wow, this feels kind of Arcade Fire-y. Gives me Neighborhood 1 Tunnels energy. Oh my gosh, it's getting filtered into like a harmonic, I can hear that. Emphasis on one of the higher notes. Oh, going quiet now. That snare sounds like the snare for Death Consciousness, but just without all the distortion and compression. This is like him killing himself and becoming a ghost. That's what I'm getting from this. And if I don't survive, I'll still be by your side. Just clad in ghostly white, I'll be your spectral bride. Oh gosh, this is throwing like waves over me. Oh, that trumpet! It's so dissonant, it's so beautiful. I love those dissonant, like close intervals. The trumpet. It's hard to speak. It feels final, this song. Oh, the harmonies, both ears, like back and forth. Feels like a movie soundtrack, this album so far. Plastic Cactus. I wasn't originally feeling it in the middle, at the start. I was feeling a bit 50 there, 50 cent piece. But it got me by the end, I can say that much. The harmonies, the trumpet, the dissonance, the piano fitted into place. God, I'm sorry for the lack of commentary here, because I'm just broken down from this album. Next song, No One Is Ever Going to Want Me. Oh, just starts with that clicky. Feels like sonar mixed with like a handpan. This is the most played song on this album with 4 million views. 4,400,000. It's also the longest at 8 minutes and 6 seconds. Very atmospheric, very quiet so far. Searching, feels like. Oh, you can feel the reverb build with that guitar strum and now the vocals coming in. So ambient. It feels like a sigh. Oh, those horns. Once again, longing for the sweet embrace of death in this case. I ruin everything, I get my bony hands. Whoa! I felt that in my chest. Oh. But yeah, I ruin everything I get my bony hands on. And here we go on now, over a bridge of sighs. I'll gnaw at anything right now, is what he said. Oh, God. I can imagine him just like sitting in the middle of a bathroom, like just singing into his phone or something. That's what it feels like. It feels so personal and it feels so lost. Again with that, I guess, chorus, you can't really call it that. Oh, those high notes. Fall through the floor. Oh, God. It feels like a existential sigh. I feel like something's coming. Sort of swing sort of feel here. But yeah, this feels like the calm before the storm. I feel like it's gonna erupt. It's a very pretty passage though. Whoa, there we go. Oh, that's where it gets good. Not that the other parts of the song aren't good, but this is just like the hard-hitting home part. Oh, that sizzling distortion. Oh, those drums are pounding in your skull. God, it hurts, but like, so pained. Oh my God. I want to feel like I want to feel like I feel when I'm asleep. God, he's really, really hurting. Oh God, Dan. God. Oh my God. The pain and the way he's asleep there. Oh my God. It's manic. That's a 10. It's another 10. I can't say anymore. Alright, we're gonna go into the next track now, which is Sleeping Heart. Here I'm setting up. Guitar. This one's quite short actually. It's the shortest song on the album. A lo-fi feeling. Okay, we're talking about death again. Please bury me in the ground by the school where I once worked. I do know that he was an English teacher in Connecticut. Little chimes in the background. Let's talk about gravestone. This reads like a suicide note. It feels decided. God, I feel really bad for him. How do I wake you? Oh God. How do I wake your sleeping heart? That's what he wants in his gravestone. Yeah, I can't really say much about that, can I? Plastic Cactus. We're on to the last song now, Buried Above Ground. God, okay, I'm ready. I'm already looking at the lyrics and it's back to those themes of there's a devil on my back, legs, chest, neck. I don't know why, but it feels like it's in reverse. There you go, here comes the ambient stuff. Is that a clarinet? Strings coming in now. Sorry I haven't been saying much, I've been getting lost in the sea of this music. And each of those chord changes, the same drone plays in the guitar. Piano coming in now. Kind of gives me like 9 Inch Nails, the fragile energy. That same sort of feeling. Oh, that dissonance. I love that dissonance in the strings. That same drone loop there. Whoa. Trumpet coming in. This feels like a New Orleans funeral march sort of thing. God. There we go. There's a sort of finality to this. God. I really hope he's okay now. Definitely feels like a funeral march. So heavy. I'm trying to make comments on this, but it's hard to not just let the music speak for itself, because it's just how expressive it is. Oh, those change-ups, always so good. This feels kind of bluesy or like chain gang sort of thing here. It's that constant rhythmic pulse. It's like getting lowered into the ground, but it's buried above the ground. So it feels like I've found a funeral rite. Trumpets coming in on the left ear again. Oh, and then the searing synths coming in. That's a plastic cactus. Maybe even a 10, but it's like a very high plastic cactus. And that was Giles Corey. And my god, was that a dark listen. But yeah, thank you guys for watching all the way to the end if you did. And if you did watch this far, go ahead and leave a subscription. God, yeah, I'm doing more of these reactions. I have a playlist of things to react to in the future. Next, I think I'll be doing Lift Your Skinny Fists Like Antennas to Heaven by Godspeed You Black Emperor. God, this album was heavy. And I think I'm going to have to give this one an 87 on my first listen score. I will come back to this in the future, but it's not going to be for a while because holy crap, was that dark. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll have to see you in the next one. Bye.